Hey everyone, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil, and it's time to talk Avatar: The Last Airbender. And we're in an interesting spot in Season 2, guys, because the last couple of episodes, we've kind of hit the pause button. First, we took an episode to do all these little shorts, just sort of slice of life with each of our characters in Ba Sing Se as we wait to either speak to the Emperor or find Appa. And then last episode was basically catching us up on everything that happened to Appa since he was kidnapped out in the desert by the library. And he's been through hell. And he's now captured in Ba Sing Se, somewhere underground. To what end? We don't know. But hopefully soon we can rescue him. We can reunite him with Aang, and we can get back to the business of saving the world. But yeah, that's where we are right now. I assume we're going to be picking up with the main storyline again in this episode. We're still in Ba Sing Se. We're still waiting. We're stuck in waiting mode right now. But maybe we're going to find something that we can take action by. Maybe it's just the fact that Momo found Appa's footprint. Maybe that's enough to kickstart our team into the next step of the adventure. So let's find out, guys. This is episode 17 of Season 2, and it's called Lake Laogai. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Previously on Avatar.
Fire Nation killed my parents. I was only 8 years old.
Oh, we're bringing Jet back.
Here we are safe. Here we are free.
Very sinister intro music. Oh, look at all the Appa drawings. Please tell me Sokka can do better than that. He draws like a 6-year-old.
We found a printer to make our posters.
Much better.
It looks just like him to me.
Thank you. I worked really...
Hey.
Why do you feel the need to do that?
Come on, let's get busy.
That's one way. Can Momo tell Aang about the footprint?
How would you like to have your own tea shop?
My own tea shop? This is a dream come true.
What's going on here? If you stay, I'll make you assistant manager. Wait, senior assistant manager. I'll provide you with a new
assistant to the regional manager.
The tea shop is yours to do whatever you want. Complete creative freedom. Senior executive assistant manager? Your life is about to change for the better.
I'll try to contain my joy.
Oh. All right.
Has anyone come in with news about Appa? It's only been a day. Just be patient.
Oh, poor Aang.
Wow, you're right. Patience really pays off.
Judy.
Hello, Aang. But you disappeared at the Earth King's party.
Yeah.
Oh, I simply took a short vacation to Lake Laogai, out in the country. It was quite relaxing.
Is that where the hypnosis happens?
You are absolutely forbidden by the rules of the city to continue putting up posters.
Creepy.
We don't care about the rules, and we're not asking permission. We're finding Appa on our own, and you should just stay out of our way.
That
Wow.
might come back to bite us in the blubber.
I don't care. Yeah, let's break some rules.
Okay. Spies.
Judy, the Earth King has invited you to Lake Laogai.
I am honored to accept his invitation.
No, it's like a trigger word.
Good.
It's like the Manchurian Candidate.
If the
Wow.
Avatar keeps searching for his bison, it could upset the delicate balance we've worked so hard to achieve in the city. It could even cost us control of the Earth King.
Should we take care of him?
They have the Earth
No.
King controlled.
It's much too dangerous for us to confront him directly.
Why is he so opposed to reuniting Appa and Aang, I wonder?
Have you ever thought that I want more from life than a nice apartment and a job serving tea?
I suggest you think about what it is that you want from your life, and why.
I want my destiny.
The Tea Weevil! No, that's stupid.
It's not the best name. But I'd check out the T-Weevil once.
Because you think I can't put up posters on my own?
You can't, Toph.
It's upside down, isn't it?
It's backwards.
I'll just go with Sokka.
Oh, Toph.
Katara? I think I can help you.
It's Jet.
Katara, I've changed!
Have you, though?
I don't want to fight you. I'm here to help. I'm here to help you find Appa.
You found a flyer.
We have to give him a chance.
I swear I've changed.
He's not lying.
How can you tell?
I can feel his breathing and heartbeat, but we have to check it out.
Okay.
Right. But we're not letting you out of our sight.
Yeah, I'm with Katara. It's a warehouse.
Two guys were talking about some giant furry creature they had. I figured it must be Appa.
He was here!
They took that big thing yesterday. Shipped him out to some island. I've been cleaning up fur and various, leavings all day.
Leavings.
What island? Where's Appa?
Whale Tail Island.
Where's Whale Tail Island?
Far.
We have a chance to find Appa. We have to try.
I'll come with you.
We don't need your help.
Why won't you trust me?
Because you're untrustworthy.
Gee, I wonder.
Was this guy your boyfriend or something?
What? No!
I can tell you're lying.
No.
Jet!
I thought you said you didn't have your gang anymore.
I don't.
We were so worried. How did you get away from the Dai Li?
The Dai Li?
Oh.
I don't know what she's talking about. Why would I be arrested? I've been living peacefully in the city.
This doesn't make any sense. They're both telling the truth.
He's hypnotized. He believes.
Jet's been brainwashed.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep, we're not going to Whale Tail Island, are we? Well,
Out of my way, Skinny.
who's that? What? Whoa. Okay. So we've got blue spirit mannequins and a guy that can fire
You don't want
punches.
to end up like him. You'll do what I say.
I
Yeah.
bet they have Appa here in the city. Maybe he's in the same place they took Jet. Where did they take you?
Nowhere. I don't know what you're talking about.
The Fire Nation. Remember what they did to your family.
Close your eyes. Picture it.
Bring the anger back. Oh. Is this the guy that we met earlier this season
No.
on Lizard
It's
Back?
too painful.
He had his gang.
Maybe
They
this'll
also
help.
are in a band. Whoa. That's a new trick. Whoa.
Lake Laogai.
Alright. So it's not just a code word, it is a real place.
So where's this secret headquarters?
Under the water, I think.
There's a tunnel right there near the shore.
Oh, very lost.
We're so lucky to have our walls to create order.
I think there might be a cell big enough to hold Appa up ahead.
Still don't trust him completely. Oh, what? It's an Appa.
Expecting someone else?
Oh. Is he down here too? Uh-oh.
You have made yourselves enemies of the state. Take them into custody.
Alright. Jet seems to be fighting on the right team. Look at Toph kicking ass. He's awesome.
Agree to exit the city now, and I'll waive all charges against you and allow you to leave with your lost pet.
You're in no position to bargain.
The Earth King has invited you to Lake Laogai.
Ugh, and just like that.
I am honored to accept his invitation.
You're mine now.
Oh.
What do you plan to do now that you have found the Avatar's bison?
First, I have to get it out of here.
And then what? You never think these things through. This is exactly what happened when you capture the Avatar at the North Pole.
I know my own destiny, Uncle.
Is it your own destiny? Or is it a destiny someone else has tried to force on you? It's time for you to look inward and begin asking yourself the big questions. Who are you? And what do you want?
Wow.
Jet, I'm your friend.
Do your duty, Jet.
He can't make you do this.
Where are the others? They got Toph. They should be able to get through any door.
Do it. Do it now.
Do it! Oh no. Jet's about to die. His life literally flashed before his eyes. No? Okay.
I'm sorry, Aang.
Don't be.
I thought he was dead for a moment.
This isn't good.
You guys go and find Appa.
We're not gonna leave you.
There's no time. Just go.
Wow. He
We'll
speaks.
take care of him. He's our leader.
Okay.
I'll be fine.
Is his back broken?
He's lying.
Yeah.
Appa's gone. Long Fang beat us here.
If we keep moving,
Was
maybe we
that
can
Wong
catch up with
Fang or
them.
was that... Whoa.
You think we can outrun them?
I don't think it's gonna matter.
Okay, so we need Zuko and Iroh and Appa right now. Look up. Coming out of the sun. Yeah. Where are Zuko and Iroh? Because they could really actually help us. Right? Wow. Appa.
I can handle you by myself.
Can you? Nice. Boom, 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 boom. So did Zuko and Iroh just cut him free? Or did they help him out as well? Okay.
You did the right thing, nephew.
We're gonna throw it away?
Leave it behind.
Maybe we actually had a moment there. Man, we dove back into the main plot in a serious way with this episode, and what a great episode it was. We learned about the hypnotism, we saw it in effect with Jet. Yeah, the Wong Fang, I hope that's I'm saying his name right there. He's hypnotized a large portion of the city. He's got them under control. Presumably the Emperor as well, but he's got all these Judees. He's got sleeper agents like Jet. Basically anyone who is an irritant, speaks out, gets taken away to this lake, gets hypnotized, and they go back a model citizen. It's Stepford Wives, in grand scale. And he almost got the Aang gang to go all the way down to Whaletail Island towards the South Pole. In the rumor that Appa would be there, but we figured it out. It's super handy that Toph can tell when people are lying or telling the truth, just by feeling them, either against a wall or through the ground. That's a super handy skill. But Jet may not be dead, but it's not looking good for him either. He paid sorely for that fight at the end. And I wouldn't be surprised if his back is broken or something along those lines. Or maybe he's just got a slow death ahead of him. But it was enough to get his archer teammate to speak. And the way his life flashed before his eyes just before that final strike, it really made you think that that was his final moment. But it seems like he's redeemed himself. It seemed like he wanted to. He had his moment somewhere while we were gone from him. After we met him the first time and before we re-met him on the boat with Zuko and Iroh. He had a moment where he realized he wasn't living his life the right way, and he wanted to do better, and he was trying to redeem himself, and ultimately it seems he did. And maybe, just maybe, Zuko's finally had that moment too. Iroh confronted him in Appa's cell, and it's, Zuko's always talking about this destiny, but whose destiny is that? Is that the destiny that his father thrust upon him by exiling him? Is there more to it than that? But has it really ever been Zuko's destiny to capture the Avatar and return a hero of the Fire Nation? Or is there a different life for him? And might that life be as simple as the one Iroh's carved out for himself, owning a tea shop in Ba Sing Se, and being happy, being properly happy? Because for as long as we've known Zuko, I don't think he's ever really been happy. He's never allowed himself to be happy. We saw him happy in the flashbacks when he was a little kid and his mother was still around. But probably since his mother left or died, has he ever been happy? I'm not sure that he has. In the short from a couple of episodes back, when he went on this date, maybe he allowed himself a moment there, but it's almost like he punishes himself afterwards for it. But maybe, just maybe, Iroh got through to him finally. What do you actually want? And there's obviously a lot of symbolism in throwing away the mask of the blue spirit. That's encouraging. I don't believe it 100% yet, because Zuko's journey has been a really struggle. It's been a struggle. It's been a proper challenge for him to progress as a character, and those are the best kind of character arcs, the ones where change isn't easy, where there's so much to overcome, and it'll be that much more rewarding when it finally happens. So I'm super curious to see where Zuko and Iroh go from here. I wouldn't be surprised at all if Iroh remains with his new tea shop, and that's that. He's a happy man making tea and talking to people. But what does Zuko actually want? What's his future? I mean, could he join our team? Maybe. We see the Yang Gang seems to be pretty forgiving. If we're willing to give Jet a chance as quickly as we did in this episode, it probably wouldn't be more than a couple episodes challenge to trust Zuko if he chose to join us. But maybe he's got his own journey. Maybe he's got another journey entirely ahead of him that we don't even know about yet. But I'm just really happy for him. If that, I mean, that's such a weird thing, but yeah, I'm just really happy that it feels like he had a bit of a breakthrough in this episode. It feels like maybe he's allowing himself to have those thoughts about what a real future for him might look like. He's been clinging so desperately to this idea of returning home, because that's the only place he's ever known happiness. But that home is long gone. That the happiness he remembers was when his mother was still there, before he was a traitor to the Fire Nation, before he was exiled. He's right. He's not his father's favorite. So even if he did return, would his life be happy? His father and his sister would make his life miserable if they accepted him back at all. So maybe he's finally coming to terms with that reality. And it's not until you accept that reality that you can start asking yourself what a new reality might look like. If you're clinging so desperately to this old, unfeasible dream, then you're stuck, and you're in the mental state Zuko's been in for so long. So yeah, man, that was a properly serious episode. We had some really fun fight choreography. I always like the earthbending fight choreography because I feel like you can be most creative with earthbending because it's the most solid of the forms, I suppose. Air and fire are basically gaseous. Water obviously is liquid. So their forms are less concrete, so to speak. And with earthbending, there's so much you can do, and it feels like it has the potential for much more creativity because of that. But yeah, man, I'm continually impressed just by the imagination of the writers and the animators to come up with new ideas. It's like, well, if you're the Earth Kingdom, if you're Wang Fang and his team, how do you trap these four? How do you trap the Yang Gang? And then how did the Yang Gang fight back? And how do you do a Jet and Aang versus Wang Fang fight in the first place inside? And what does a Jet Aang fight look like if Aang doesn't want to hurt Jet? And yeah, I like there's so many variables to any one of these conflicts. It doesn't feel like any fight in the Avatar universe is a rehash of a previous one. There's so many variables that it always feels fresh and imaginative. I really, really appreciate that. But that's not the highlight of the episode for me. The highlight of the episode for me is the seriousness of it. We got right into mind control and city politics and really heavy personal growth. This doesn't feel like a kid's show at all. But man, am I digging it. Cannot wait for next week. We're in the final run of the season, so I feel like we're definitely gearing up for that. We finally have Appa back, so the entire Aang Gang is reunited. That's encouraging. But where do we go from here? Do we find the Emperor? Do we break him out of his? Do we assume that he is also brainwashed, and do we somehow find a way to break him out of that? I don't feel like we've seen the last of Wang Fang yet. So yeah, stay tuned next week, everybody. Until then, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.